Roll for Trauma. We've been striving to bring you entertainment through your favorite tabletop games, streaming every week on Twitch and YouTube. But did you know we've been making content and merch especially for you? Check it out. We post daily content to social media like TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Your favorite moments from the stream are captured into clips and uploaded for all the laughs. We want to connect with you even further than the stream chat. On our Instagram and Twitter, we're updating you with ongoing projects and teasers into the future of Roll for Trauma. So be sure to follow us on all of our social medias so you don't miss out. This year, we're aiming to increase our entertainment quality. So instead of selling out, we decided to make something of value and give back to you. So, introducing our Etsy. When you visit our Etsy, you can check out our handmade projects for all your tabletop needs, like our Project Comet dice jars. We also take commissions, so we can make the best product that fits you. But hurry, these items are for a limited time only. If you want to continue supporting us beyond the stream, join our Patreon. Our affordable memberships help pay for upkeep costs to deliver you the finest content. Join the higher tiers and get access to the Discord, exclusive perks, and discounts. Watching our content is a huge help, so if you can't do more, share with your friends and drop a follow on all of our socials. A very special thank you to all of our donators and subscribers, and for all of you, thanks for being a part of our journey. See you soon. All right, and we are here to Game 5's Afters. Man, I feel like we really came in swinging hard. But before we get all into it, please, from left to right, tell the people who you are and who you play.
I am Onyx, and I play Amara's Turing.
I'm Cole, and I play Demas Andreas.
I am Robin, and I play Kaida Theanira.
It's your boy Deontay, who plays Wrenn Folkor.
I'm Violet, and I play Zizi Mohias.
I'm Scarecrow, I play Erebos.
A huge thank you to Scarecrow for being the NPC for Game 5.
Being the absolute terrifying, ominous NPC. Like I was so
Creeper in the book?
No, literally gonna see you in the corner
like
talking room.
Oh my god.
It is my pleasure to traumatize my friends.
Nah, you live up to that Scarecrow title because, like I said, he was sitting there for so long. I looked at the screen and I was like, "Oh, he just has some NPC I didn't see when I first came in." You were sitting there super still every time I looked at you. So when you started talking, I said, "Oh fuck no, we're not doing this."
Scarecrow is a pro.
Does anybody else get the vibe that Eros is like gonna like drag me back to the abyss, kicking and screaming? Like I was like,
you're going regardless.
That's the kidnapping thing, but it's okay. I just wish that we could actually play D&D around a table because I want to give you a hug so much right now.
Yeah, Mars.
I wish that we were actually like in person and playing.
Mars, how are you feeling? How what's going through?
I need aftercare.
That's what we're doing.
This is what this is.
Yeah, it's afters. Come on now, like how are you feeling?
My heart is broken. I have like Amaris is wondering if the fact that I know nothing about my childhood and the fact that the druid thing was erased from my mind is A plus B equaling something to do with this abyss thing.
So, like I was telling Violet earlier, I was like, the way you wrote your story didn't give me a lot to go on in terms of interpersonal relationships. So I could have created this person that had this whole impact, but I was like, but that's not what you wrote. You specifically wrote that you didn't know your childhood. Like, it just doesn't exist for you mentally. And then you became a druid, and then forgot you became a druid, and then you died by walking into the forest into some black darkness thing. So I was like, what if I just created a really good reason for why all of this happened? And I kid you not, you can ask Scarecrow, we said that, I said, hey, We got to rewrite some stuff.
You literally gave the man a blank slate.
He was literally plotting against you.
Okay. So I thought I was giving my friend justice so they wouldn't get experimented on, and now
you can't go hollowed, yeah.
Now he's not hollowed anymore. I lost Cleo the cat. She's telling me not to read from the book, and he's wondering what the fuck I did. So did I just exchange, because my heart was broken, the soul of Cleo to him? Is that what I just did?
Like, I'll read the book and find out.
Exactly one person who has also been hollowed.
Yes.
Canon question, like world question. What happens to hollowed if they're cremated?
Oh, they can't be.
They can't be burned?
Their body reforms.
Yep.
You mean to tell me there'll be a forever Hot Pocket?
Oh my god.
Okay. So the rules of
reform that ash into anything with clay?
I don't think that's how that works.
I mean, before it reforms to human form.
If you turn it into clay, it will still reform into a person. Go ahead, Crow.
Okay, imagine this is Elder Scrolls world, right? Like the Oblivion Realms.
Yeah.
Everyone is a Dremora Lord. You kill them, their body disintegrates, and then they're just another person again. Like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you do to them. They're coming back.
Rip to that orc thread.
So the reason why they come back and the reason why nothing essentially happens to them is because while they are losing pieces of their soul, so there's I kind of lied to you all. I want to apologize. I don't want to apologize. I did it on purpose.
Don't apologize.
I'm not apologizing. There are not 4 pieces of the soul. There are 5. The 5th is like the glue that tethers it all together. And that's the only thing that remains after. The initial instruction that comprises you of your soul. So when you lose all 4 pieces, all that's left is that initial instruction that tells you to hold yourself together. That's what cannot cross over. That's what would make you manifest as a ghost or manifest as a spirit or looking this way or, whatever that case may be in whatever afterlife you would go to. That 5th piece is the instruction that just kind of keeps all of your parts together. That is the thing that's not crossing over anywhere. So when you're seeing yourselves on the other side of the veil, for those of you who have died, you'll never see that 5th piece. Yep. It won't go. When you become hollowed, or if you become hollowed, it's purely because that's the only part of your soul that remains. That smoke that you're seeing peeling off of them is the emptiness where the rest of their soul should be.
And once ZZ realizes, because she was kind of separated from the thing, but once she realizes what has happened, she's going to be able to give Amaris that little bit of comfort, because in my game 0, I was hollowed.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay.
Yeah, you're traumatized. It's okay.
Yeah, you roll for
trauma.
Just to let you know, I totally fought Erebos during break to get some aggression out. We were play fighting because I was like, ah!
Look, I just, let me know what happens after stream.
Oh my god.
Oh, and Demas fucking crying after coming back.
I swear to God.
So
Rock, paper, scissors, though, those duels are that's so smart. Like, we could... I'm about to be researching fucking games like that.
Yeah,
the deafening is terrible.
Yeah, the deafening is
horrifying.
Like, everything goes silent, and then I just see Cole having, like, emotional reactions, but no idea what the fuck is happening.
Yeah.
It was a lot. It's but similar to the small tiny session that you guys haven't seen. Demas is a very specific person, and he does not stray from that.
Yeah.
Ever.
And that was kind of the beauty of it with yours that I knew I would enjoy, because I have to when or if your character dies, I have to think about your character and how best to portray you talking to yourself. And I can't sit there, but at the same time, I cannot tell you to keep going forward.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to, there's a different version for each of you of how to tell you, not to convince you, but just tell you that you can stay. And I won't go into any further detail for those of you who haven't died, but writing that for each person and like figuring out this is how it's gonna happen the first time they die, the second time, the third, the fourth was a lot of fun. And it will be different if you die again. Just as a heads up, that conversation does not remain the same.
I am so fucking stressed for when that happens to Kaida. Like, I am so fucking stressed. There's a reason why Kaida is built the way she is, and it's because it stresses me out.
Yeah, you're not gonna like it because I know why Kaida drinks, hate it. Which means Kaida know why Kaida drinks. That's gonna be a lot of fun.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure I hydrate. It's fine, so I'll cry.
I am moving from wine to liquor, going forward.
No, just
like cold drinks like a fish. Emus has never had a drop of alcohol.
Also, if you guys haven't figured it out, ZZ has no idea how money works.
None. No clue.
It's okay. Kaida just handed them the gin.
It's like money here.
It worked.
This is shiny. You want this? This is shiny.
So I am a little confused at the money situation because I was given 50 gold pieces at the end of last season. And then y'all gave them 70, but nobody asked for me from gold out of my satchel, and now I have 10. I am very
confused. We did, because I asked you for gold whenever Wrenn and I's wasn't enough.
Yeah, during the guard thing.
Okay.
That's when you
but we didn't, like, iron out how much that was, so like I have no idea what's going on.
It was 25 because you were each giving 25?
No, we were each given 50.
No, giving.
Oh no, I gave the whole sack that Wrenn and I had, which was 100.
Oh, okay. So let's just to even the numbers. You're at about 60, Amaris, because you had 50, you gave 25, and you got back 10.
Okay, so I'm at 60.
Demas and Wrenn, you're both at back to 50. Math is hard. Y'all figure it out. I don't know.
And then I think ZZ should be
my money goes to my dad,
with
so
plus like whatever her base gold is, and then I'm at 65.
Yeah, that puts me at 65 as well.
There was a question in the chat because they were like, gold is like copper. It's not, but it is. So it's kind of like, imagine in America, there was only the $1 bill.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
A gold piece is a dollar bill.
A gold piece is a dollar bill.
Yeah.
So if you offer somebody 5 gold pieces in a fantasy story other than this one, that would be a lot of money that you're offering someone. But there is no other mint in this world. Silver.
So there's no copper or silver.
Yeah. So silver and copper were industrialized and used for other stuff like Carnatech and shit. So turning it into a coin would be a waste. Everything just kind of said, all right, we're just gonna. It's gold. It's all gold. So if you want to buy a boat, like a naval vessel, you're going to need thousands of gold. But 50 or 100 can easily get you passage somewhere. You want to slip into a bar, you give the bouncer 10 gold.
I have a particular note. Deontay, what the fuck?
Hey, Pasta, what did I do?
Turning this way.
You led us onto a ship in one of this man's campaigns. You know what that means.
We're gonna have to fight a fucking kraken.
Yeah, y'all thought you were going to get off of that ship? There's no way in hell I was going to get off that ship.
Did you forget the Dark Ocean was real?
He did mention the Dark Ocean at the end of the last.
In my defense,
last place.
In my defense, didn't nobody tell y'all, let's all get on the ship? I could have been in and out. I'm small enough. It would have been fine. More importantly, that ain't none of my business. Y'all grown. Y'all can do what y'all want to.
I only got
follow me.
I only got on the ship to be emotional support to Amaris. So
can we?
I was just gonna take the shackles off, homeboy, drag his little bird body off the boat, and we would have been fine.
Okay, well, we could communicate about that.
But then it would mess up because y'all talk too much.
What are you thinking? What are you thinking, Onyx?
She's like, he's a bird. He can fly.
No. Okay.
No, we can't kick you. Can't fly.
It's like a different way of processing souls, right?
Wait, say the what is?
The abyss.
Yes, it's a different way.
He had gone through a whole explanation. If I'm supposed to be the trophy queen or whatever, I have some sort of magic that has something to do with it. So I think I did transfer the living soul in my tattoo into Grindr. Because of the heartbreak. She died a life for a life. Like,
what a theory.
So in theory, you could sacrifice the other two to save him.
Was
I that technically means I have 2 sacrifices for something that would impact me like that again. But however, I don't have that. Like, Grindr's like the only person that I had that type of bond. I mean, I care about the party, but like, I'm not there yet. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't like y'all that much.
Valid.
That's exactly. Leave it to Onyx to accidentally have a D&D character with Izangani wearing red eyes at the same time.
Right.
I'm so over this.
I'm honestly still absolutely thinking about the theory I had about the fervor and the hallowed being related to the heaven sent and the hellspawn.
Wait, mister, you did just offer me information. Will you tell me?
Do you want to know? Do you want a concrete? I'm asking you. It's happened, so I can concrete tell you. I can tell you. Amara still has to figure it out.
Okay. So it's out of game. I kind of do, yeah.
Tell her separately. I don't want to know. I'm just
DM her.
Yeah, I'll DM you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because this is probably gonna air before next episode, right?
This will air on Thursday.
Yeah. So
we don't
maybe
Can we talk about mom and dad and a piggyback ride?
Oh my fucking god, I'm so here for it. They asked him being mom and dad. The warlock and the cleric being mom and dad. Like, who else?
I love this shit so much.
Me and Zizi are emotionally just out of it, so he can do the thing. And Mars tried to kill me, so we can't also be friends.
Wrenn, it was not intentional.
Zizi's the older sister, and Amaris is like the wine aunt that's a little unstable and has like a tragic backstory that she doesn't like to talk about because she doesn't remember because she disassociated too hard.
If you call Demas dad ever again in the future, if you guys call Demas dad in the future, though, he will have a fucking meltdown.
What about daddy?
Bob,
Oh my god!
My kids were small, okay?
Padre. Papa.
He's going to cry like a lot.
Look, Demas and Kaida both have a half orc thing. It just makes sense that they're mom and dad.
Oh my god.
I'm just giving the chat what they want. I'm making the ships that everybody's been asking for.
Demas
gay. Kaida might fuck, maybe.
We don't fuck.
Look, we're not there yet. We can't reveal.
Kaida fucks behind closed doors. Kaida's not a Kaida's not an exhibition.
Never mind. I almost said some fuck shit.
Kaida enjoys her intimacy. Okay.
With the gin bottle.
What the fuck? I'm out of fireball. I took my last shot.
Oh my goodness.
I'm thinking it's going to be a bourbon campaign from here on out. I want to feel that bitch burn to mask the emotional turmoil I'm going through.
I have 2 bottles of bourbon in the freezer.
Wait, so what made you
having
cry?
that episode in the future?
What was
made
the
me
moment
cry?
that you were like, I'm crying now?
The whole concept of being a reaper. Like, I felt like if I didn't help him pass, he was going to continue suffering. And to me, that fate was worse than me taking the last part of that, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And having like
feel that you tried to kill him off to put him out of his misery, and then he came back. And it was like, what the fuck did you do? It's like, I tried to help you. Wait, stop.
Any bearing on my powers? Have you guys not realized that? I don't even know who I am. For fuck's sake, apparently I'm Abysmal Queen.
I'm here for it. I am here for the fucking... Look, the cat said not to read the book. The cat said
ever listen to a cat?
Can anyone else have understood the cat? Does the cat speak? Did the cat tattoo? Did it speak common or did it speak cat? This is important.
To speak telepathically.
Because they were all kind of close to me except Wrenn. That's why I think
correctly, the cat speaks common, but also telepathy.
Telepathically.
So we did not hear it.
Yeah, because the last time the creature came out, no one else could hear it.
You know what other cat spoke common? and no one listened to the cat from Coraline. All I'm saying is every time a cat tries to give you some sound advice, they never listen. And look.
This is why I meow back at my cats.
We have a comment from the chat also that I wanted to bring up to you all. It says, we just gonna ignore that he made Halo smile?
No.
Yeah,
Okay, listen, I have a whole theory on that too, bro.
Demas said, what is that? That's weird.
I have a theory.
A game.
I think she's an abysmal baby.
Wow.
I had the same theory! Okay, but I also have the theory that the children that are being sent out are supposed to be like the reincarnated versions, or like reabsorb the souls of the gods and angels and or the demons. So also theory. I think about the shit too much, man. I'm going through work and I'm constantly fucking coming up with theories. It is.
It's like a conspiracy theories like wet dream.
I need somebody to make a game theory video that is 3 hours long about the lore of NevaeH. Please, if you're watching this, I need that right now.
Fan videos.
I will watch it 5 times. I will watch it every single day of the week.
And then we can do a reaction video where you're like, "Yep, that's not right."
Nope.
Moving on.
No. Except you tell us the things that are right are not right. You fucking gaslight us about it.
What? I feel like I've been honest.
He's honest.
I have trust issues, man.
Oh no, I was thinking out loud. Actually, while we're on the topic of things, ladies and gentlemen, gaslighting your friends is not okay. So make sure you're not gaslighting your children to thinking that you're not drinking when you're really drinking, because when you find out later, it hurts.
You're an adult.
Comprehend it, it still hurts.
You're an adult, not a child, and it was a deception and insight check.
I am your baby boy. You were
You are not my fucking child. You threatened to fucking do shit, and you called me a hussy. Okay, we're not. You're not my kid. Okay, my kid would call me that. They'd go in the corner.
You're really one to talk down on someone about their family issues right now.
It's not my fault I had to kill my sister, okay? It was Avalor, and I can get her soul back. We just have to find another fucking...
We are so bad at his name. It's Avalon with an N at the end.
What the fuck his name is? I disrespect him to the point where I refuse to know his name.
Okay, pronounces our names differently every time he says them.
That was easy.
Yeah, no, that was easy. They called me a pixie.
Do we trust Erebos?
No.
Speaking of fucking up names, I really did forget
the name of your sister.
No, Theron's name. I forgot her name. So when I said Serengeti, I was being so
You said Serengeti, and I'm like, God bless the rains down in Africa.
I call her Saren Bay because she's fucking mommy in all of the art. Angel mommy.
I was like, Serengeti, Saren Ray. There we go. I was like, oh god.
You got it eventually. 3rd time's a charm.
You know?
You did your best. You brought your best to the table. I believe in you. You're doing great.
At least we made the connection that Halo has been to the Gullah Union. Mm-hmm. Are we canon in saying that is correct? That's where she went?
That's Demas's theory.
I can't.
I don't think that she went to the Gullah Union. I think she went to the Abyss.
I think she went to the Gullah Union.
I think
she went to Gullah Union and Avalor's there.
Avalon.
I know.
I think that she's Alice.
Wonderland?
This is fucking Narnia. I'll be in Narnia.
It just makes it easier for me to rationalize when everyone's Alice that's like supposed to be good but isn't. I'm like, oh, it's Alice. Okay, makes sense.
She's not Alice. She's not Alice. For those of you guys who don't know, Alice is a reoccurring character from multiple different games that we've played. For starters, Alice always has ice powers. She's cold-blooded as fuck. Very manipulative. Will do whatever she can to get whatever it is that she wants. And she is in this world. Whether you come across her or not is up to y'all. But Halo is not Alice.
How is she supposed to manipulate us if she doesn't even fucking talk?
Oh,
Alice?
Trust me.
She talks. Halo.
Oh, yeah. Halo was not Alice.
But I know. But Halo talks now.
I didn't hear you.
No, well, some of you.
Hear me out. I got the entire party to do what I wanted to do and ignored all of you but one character.
Yeah. You didn't get me to do nothing. What you talking about?
You played your role perfectly.
I'm gonna shame your bitch.
Okay, I'm actually really glad about this because I thought we might have just derailed the entire party by getting on the boat. So I'm glad that we're here.
Okay, so deadass, I'm messaging Scarecrow and I said, okay, so they're probably going to do this next. This is what you should respond. And then, like, you guys did it. It wasn't even like railroading you guys or anything. I was just like, this is most likely what they're going to do next. That's just the read that I have on you. I figured y'all out as characters.
So that's rip to the Discord reflection in Scarecrow's eyes.
But also, who we are as individuals, pretty well. Like, you've got us all pretty well down. Mm-hmm. And our characters are in a reflection of us as people.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, no, it was from start to finish. I was like, you're going to run into Amars, say this information. Amars is going to want to go. And then ZZ's going to be like, nah, don't go. And then that's what happened.
And I was like, boat thing, literally, no, the boat thing, guys. Me and Mystery spent 10 minutes talking about what was going to happen at the boat thing. And then all of you, instead of me having to persuade any of you, just decided to go run and jump on the fucking boat. I was like, fucking cool, we're here now.
Yeah.
I don't have to do shit.
Yeah.
Really thought about that. Like, for a second, I was like, oh shit, like, we're gonna get. Well, and also, the next big major point that's gonna happen in the next game, Zizi's gonna do everything she fucking can to get off that boat because she is not going to the snow.
Do any of us, like, canonly know that the Gala Union is very snowy and very cold? And should we warn Zizi? And do we know that Zizi doesn't like snow?
You would know that information, like, just roadmap wise, you'd know that.
Yeah. Zizi knows that the Gala Union is snowy. None of you know that she fucking hates the cold.
Well, we could probably figure it out because you're young.
Oh, you're gonna figure it out real
You're a wizard.
Like, moving entirely.
Oh,
hey, I
would suggest to grab a jacket because I don't think
we're getting off this boat.
I don't think you can afford the luxury of, like, having feelings at this point because you guys just jumped on a slave ship that you really don't really know what's happening, and we're just like, bye, land.
Yeah, we basically
I don't really.
Yeah.
Hopped on a boat.
You guys didn't grab food, you didn't prepare, like nothing. You're just like, all right, fuck it, let's go.
Yep.
I wanted to keep shopping. I had like a list of items I wanted, but plot.
You know what?
Plot's important. Yo, fuck your NPC. I'm gonna fucking shank him. I'm gonna burn him to a crisp. I can't fucking wait either. I built my character to kill your bitches. Fuck you.
I'm gonna take away your gin.
Oh, I'd like to see you try, you creepy ass motherfucker. Okay, you better fucking let it drip down your cheek, boy.
Wrenn is gonna mind his business so hard. That's
nope. Demas is gone. Like,
no. What you guys do is you go get popcorn and you just watch. You just watch Kaida. Just watch her sign her own death. Shh, you.
I'll just shush you.
Okay, I'll shush.
The last spectral being that Demas went up against?
It's not going
his fucking soul. I'm good.
Okay.
That's because you just are bad at rock, paper, scissors.
So we're gonna do something a little special, a little different here at the end. I'm going to mute and deafen some of the players. If y'all want to hear the information, you're gonna have to watch it on Thursday with everyone else.
So we'll all see based on each other's faces who got deafened or not. You're like,
well, no, I'll let you know. I'm gonna keep Scarecrow and Onyx undeafened, and I'm going to tie in some stuff for your backstory that you are missing. All right?
I leave.
No. Oh yeah, actually, yeah, you do need to leave. You got.
I'm gonna
hang out with you.
I'm gonna go hang out.
Aw, they're gonna cuddle.
I need to go pee. Wait.
If they don't fall over everything in the process.
I just hit my ankle. I'm fine. I swear. My ankle just hurts. And I had 4 shots.
Alright, making sure I muted everyone appropriately. I sure did. Okay, are you ready for your missing pieces?
Yes, please.
Okay, you are from the Abyss.
So
is my theory of my mom dropping me off.
I'm getting there. Okay. I'm getting there.
Okay.
So save your questions. Save your questions. You are from the abyss. When you were born, your soul is not your soul. A soul from the abyss escaped and attached onto you. And then you were born. You have had such a drawing to the forest and life and druidic powers because you're from a realm of death. You cling on to life because the exact opposite version of you is this queen of death. That's why you became a druid and then forgot about it. You have a second personality within you that is specifically a druid necromancer.
That's why it's so easy for me to deal with death.
There's a whole other side of you, so it's still druid powers, but it's necromancy. Instead of growing flowers, you're taking the life out of flowers and doing other things with them.
So, do we have to rebuild my character sheet?
I got you. Don't even worry about that part. But that is the missing connection. When you saw at your quote unquote death that black portal thing open, you went back to the abyss.
So I haven't actually.
You assumed your seat as like the next ruler of the abyss. What that means, you'll have to find out later on.
Right.
But then you were pulled away from it. You can have one question.
Is Halo my kid?
No.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna. Is there anything you wanted to add into that, Scarecrow?
That's why I gave you the book.
So by assuming, like, accepting who I am is accepting this druid necromancer side of me and quit denying that it exists.
Well, you don't even know
but I wasn't even going into that. It's the book specifically. It's tradition and lore for most necromancers to have a book of the dead. Think Doctor Strange and his forbidden books, right? It's the same concept. It's where all of your shit that gives you power is written down at, so you can access it.
Holy shit.
Now remember, this is still out of character information. Amaris is gonna have to discover this in character, probably by reading said book. But I just want you as a person to not run around confused. Let Amaris do the running around confused. Also, don't tell the other players.
No, I'm not going to tell the other players. But it does make sense that Amaris would kind of make that exchange, though, of transference of soul.
But all the points in your backstory that you're like, I don't know where I'm from. Yeah, well, that's why. You know,
right?
I became a druid and then left the druid sanctuary for some reason. You may not know the specific reason, but you know the why behind it.
Right. Oh, there's so much to unravel with her now.
Mm-hmm.
There's still so much.
I will give you stuff on that character sheet as you continue the story, depending on how you continue the story. But I'm going to let everyone know.
Okay. Okay.
Fuck, that was loud.
Welcome back.
We're back.
Wild.
Still getting married?
I mean, it's in the works. I already said I'm like not rushing or anything, but size and everything. I'm like,
y'all need another minute?
oh, hey.
Oh, hey there.
Shall we?
Hello.
The slumber party time in there. Like,
as that just about wraps it up.
You can leave that door open. It's nice. It's hot in there.
Oh, show.
Oh my god.
Last but not least, do y'all have any questions, comments, or concerns that I can help answer?
Level 7 next week.
Yeah, can we all actually level up?
Actually level up.
I mean, okay, so he, yeah. I don't have any more questions.
I'll
I'll ask that.
to do that later.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Thank you again, Scarecrow, for being here, being one of our guest NPCs. You did fantastic. It's an absolute pleasure. And of course, please, from left to right, tell the people who you are, who you play, and where they can find you.
I'm Onyx. I play Amara's Terrain, and you can find me here on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and on TikTok, I see Onyx.
I'm Cole. I play Demas Andreas. You can find me here on Roll for Trauma on Tuesdays and Thursdays, crying over my dead children.
I am Kaida Deanira, and I'm Robin. Got those mixed up. Sorry. Kaida took too many shots of Fireball tonight. And you can find me on Instagram or TikTok at Trippy Thistle, or here, taking shots on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
It's your boy, Deontay. I play Wrenn Folkor. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at Dapper_Macon 2.0, and you can find me here on Roll for Trauma.
Hey, I am Violet, and I play Zizi Mohias, and you can find me on TikTok at Violently Colored, or here, Tuesday and Thursday nights on Roll for Trauma.
And I'm Scarecrow. I play Erebos, and chances are you can't find me, except for right here.
There you go.
Oh, can we give a shout out to the DM too for like an awesome game? Just
absolutely,
like literal top tier, amazing.
It wouldn't exist without y'all, but thank you. I appreciate it.
You made my makeup brand.
Damn.
It's a goal.
Mine too.
I am Eddie.
I didn't break out the fireball, and I haven't even done that yet.
I am Eddie, your host for NevaeH at Paradise Lost. Hope you guys have enjoyed the story here at Roll for Trauma, and we can't wait to see you on the next one. Say bye, players.
Bye, players.
Bye, players.
Recording has begun. And I'm choking on fucking popcorn right at the beginning. I knew better.
Love to see it. This was a setup. I did it to myself.
Not the first 15 seconds.
No, keep it in. We love the flavor text.
Throw it somewhere later. Just bloopers, blooper reel.
Yes, I can't wait until we get the bloopers for the first season. It's gonna be wild.
Welcome. Deontay, this is your game 0 for Wrenn. Are you prepared?
Yes, totally prepared.
Are you ready to begin?
Let's jump in this beast.
Nobody ever really knows what happens when you manifest in a place like hell. Afterlives are supposed to be peaceful or torturous depending on what you've done in life, but the rules that determine whether you've been good, bad, whether your moral compass was adjusted appropriately, no one really knows. This was definitely a hell for Wrenn, but it wasn't always. For quite some time, there was calm, serenity. It flowed, much like an ocean, a swift yet gentle current. And before he knew it, he'd find himself in the middle of the sea, not lost, but invested in serenity. Over time, though, that ocean turned into a darkness. And just a single drip. As his drip continues, right on the forehead of Wrenn, a voice speaks out. Well, they're sending you. What are the chances? The dripping slowly stops.
Who's there?
You can hear footsteps, and they are padded in water, even though you are still completely immersed in darkness. Your body is kind of floating in no adherent direction.
I am going to try and stand up.
Go ahead. Go ahead and roll. Can't even say roll to stand up because you're
roll to
floating.
Right. I'm going to try to see if I can steady myself in the water or whatever I'm floating in, because I don't know if it's actually water.
It's not.
Oh, well, that's great. What would I be rolling for this? A acrobatics?
Let's do an acrobatics, just because it's a bit of a swim maneuver. Try to get yourself upright.
Gotcha. So that is a 16. No, a 19. Oh, look at me not knowing how to count.
You're able to ascertain the difference between up and down, left and right, and you readjust your body appropriately. The moment that you do, gravity almost takes over, and you start to fall.
Whoa, hold on. I'm gonna...
You're not falling for long. Your feet hit a soft and soggy ground. As soon as they do, a source of light starts to appear, and it's very dull, very dim. But it is glowing just enough for you to see through the thicket of darkness and make out a single person standing before you. They're taller than you significantly. They've got horns, blue scales, and giant wings.
I am going to ready one of my daggers that I have in my bag.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to dual wield and have both daggers, actually. I don't know who you are or why I'm here, wherever the hell here is, but don't come any closer for your own good. I don't want to have to kill you.
That's cute. You're already dead. As soon as he says this, the wind starts to kind of kick up and some more of that darkness clears out. This dragonborn that's standing before you is looking down at you and he goes, "They are really sending you instead of me. Well, I guess they have to send someone. You'll do. I'm sure you'll be fine on the other side."
Oh, don't take this the wrong way, but you have a very arrogant energy about you.
Birds of a feather. You don't recognize me?
Do I recognize him in character? Because I know exactly who this is.
You would feel a familial bond to this character in character.
Okay. It's like in the back of my mind. But that's not important because it's not like I really associate with people anyway. Listen. What do you mean they're sending for me and not you?
Because, well, you know, when all the dead started coming back, I figured, shit, maybe I'd have a chance, but I guess I finished all of my business. Oh, and if you meet someone named Kenny Buckets, tell him I said hey. He owes me lunch.
Duly noted. So, since you know so much about these people calling on me, where exactly am I supposed to go?
I don't know who's calling on you specifically. I say they in the biblical way of something is bringing you back to life and not me. Apparently there's some other dude that shows up and usually goes through all of this. I don't know why they chose me specifically, but here I am. Lucky you. Anyways. Apparently I have to ask you a few things first. Like, I don't know your life, but I've got to ask you some stuff, and depending on how you answer determines if you can or can't come back to life, but I guess you get to choose. A lot of other people didn't. So, kudos.
Well then. Get to asking then.
Okay, so you have to give something up first, and then I give you information. Apparently I've only got one thing of information that I have to give you, and then we go from there.
Okay. Are we talking physical or is this like a metaphorical thing?
What you talk like? What you have to give up?
Yeah, I mean, with the whole I'm already dead thing, but they're bringing me back, is it one of those like, oh, you have to give up a piece of like your soul or something that has some real emotional tie to you? Are you looking for something like actual because you're a dragonborn and dragons are innately greedy and selfish and want something to treasure for themselves? No offense.
I need you to not go down that path. Second.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit more on the emotional side.
Dragoness, Jesus Christ. I'm so sorry.
If you're willing to accept that, then I'll tell you what they're asking for, and then afterwards I'll give you the information. It might be a bit confusing. I already read your book.
Well, I mean, I'm dead. What more do I have to lose?
Well, considering most everyone you knew that was dead is now alive again, you could lose a lot again.
If it gives me the opportunity to get back to my family, fuck it.
Funny you should mention that. So, you have to give up your family.
And I'm gonna, like, rush at him, like, one dagger to his throat, the other to his chest. Listen. I don't like this game.
Me neither anymore.
I'm gonna ease off of him. Sorry. Reflex. Family. Touchy subject. What do you mean I have to give them up?
If you're willing to sacrifice your memories of your family, then I can give you the information that will set you on a path. And then you will be revived. I don't make the rules, and killing me is not going to do much. You're in purgatory.
Right. What sense would it make to kill you if we're both dead?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to slash his throat.
His body's just going to fall, slump on the ground.
3, 2, 1. In my head, I thought he was going to come back a lot quicker. I'm going to just sit down next to the body and kind of poke at it with the other dagger. Hey, are you going to come back? I don't think you can really die in purgatory, right? Right? Fuck. Hey, they, greater beings or lesser beings, I don't know what the hell is going on here. Can you bring the voice back? I know it's kind of rude, but can you blame me? I know you guys probably don't like him that much either.
I was just saying this, the wind picks up a little bit, and a shrouded person in a cloak with really bright iridescent eyes appears before you. They look down at the Dragonborn, rest a hand on him. His body just kind of vibrates and then pops out of existence. He goes, interesting. The person looks to you. They have no type of emotion on their face. They are also no.
In my defense, he was pretty insufferable.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with the concept. Without bringing something from a past life might be more comfortable to you, but if not, we can continue.
Fair enough. So, I give up the memory of my family, and you send me back to come back to life. Or on some magical, mystical path to take me back into the land of the living, right?
I'm afraid it's not that simple. Who I work for requires that the road be put in place in a specific way. Unfortunately, because of your past, aspects of our future are required to be revisited. In other words, we need you to come back alive in order for us to prosper. It is for the good of all beings.
Sacrifice the few for the greater good of the many. You gotta understand where I'm coming from. They're the only ones that I have, or I guess in this sense, had. And I'm supposed to just give them up for everybody else's benefit.
Oftentimes in life, you will lose things, but that often leaves room to find greater things and greater versions of what you've lost.
You sound like my dad's.
You have an opportunity for a new life. But there are others, and you can continue to float here.
Is there the potential to find my family again, even though I won't remember them?
He doesn't answer. He looks at you and stands up and takes a step back. He says, "It's time for you to choose."
They always said nothing good ever comes easy. I'm gonna say a little silent prayer to myself for my two dads and my sister. And then to a fourth person who shall not be named. I'm gonna get up and put my daggers away and okay. Let's get it over with before I change my mind.
It will be done in time. Right after the creature says that, all of the noise stops. It gets eerily silent and goes, "I'm now told that I must give you information. However, I must warn you, it may contradict your memory from this point forward. You have no choice but to accept it. So, hang tight to the words that I say, and worry not about their greater meaning."
Okay.
The man you killed has your sister. Now then, if you're ready.
Wait, that's it?
Did you want more?
I had to give up the memory of my family just for you to tell me something that I'd rather not hear, and that's the only information you're giving me.
That is correct.
What next?
No. In an effort to better understand what you life forms call emotions, I'd like to ascertain what you're feeling right now.
Rage, hatred, fury, disgust.
These are what you would consider negative connotations, yes?
Extremely negative in the sense of where I want to go and wring this man's neck out until he loses all consciousness, rip his head off, reattach it, and rip it off again.
You do not recognize opportunity in this?
Oh, absolutely. You know, the first time was an accident, but I guarantee this next time I murder this man, it'll be so much more pleasant.
Death is a very trivial thing, it would seem.
He's a very trivial man. I don't mind killing him for the greater good, you know?
So be it. Close your eyes. When you next open them, you will be located or relocated to a location unfamiliar to you. And you have spent most of your life in one part. There it goes again. Hold on a second.
No tricks, all right?
None would be necessary. As you have spent most of your life in one part of the world, you are going to be transported to another. I believe your hand was found on an expedition shortly after a calamity.
I'm gonna kind of look. Yeah.
We can revitalize your body in its totality where that hand is currently located. From there, you will need to seek out a city known as the Nexus. Within it, there is a vessel. Find that vessel, and you will find further information.
Sounds simple enough. Let's get to it.
In regards to your family, there is more than what you assume. Don't fear what you've lost. Look forward to what you can gain.
Very wise words. If I wasn't so fueled by the hatred of what you just told me prior to, I think I would really find that comforting. I'm gonna close my eyes.
The wind slowly picks up again, but this time you're starting to hear creatures. That sense of water around your body has faded away almost entirely. There was a cold that is setting in that your body's unfamiliar to, as you've been gone for so long, but this feels very much real, and it's very much reminding you that you are alive. Grass tickles your toes and your legs as you lie there. As you finally start to sit up and open your eyes, you recognize that you are surrounded by multiple hills, but the fuck naked.
Oh my goodness. I'm going to look around for the biggest leaf I can find in the area. And first of all, let me roll. Yeah, I was like, let me roll see if I can find a giant leaf. That is a perception. That's a 9.
Definitely not finding a giant leaf. But where you are is mostly covered in hills that are like grassy plains. There's definitely a desert further north, and definitely a further south, and definitely a forest further north. Neither of which you can see on your horizon. It's also the middle of the night.
Can I roll for survival to well, actually, first off, let me roll for perception. No, yeah, let me roll for perception to see if there's like a like big enough tree for me to like climb into, or like a cave nearby that I can kind of sit myself into for the night. That was a nat 1. It's a good thing we're getting these dice out of here before the fucking campaign starts. God damn it.
There's no caves. You are convinced that you see one, though.
That looks... Don't know. Okay. Next thing I'm gonna do before I do anything is roll for survival to see if I can like makeshift a fucking little set of undergarments out of the grass that I'm in, because I'm not that big. So
that's true, and it's pretty tall grass.
It's pretty tall grass. So I can make a whole 2-piece outfit if I need to. That is 18.
You start to take off some of the branches, and not branches, some of the leaves and vines that are in the grass, and fashioning them into a tunic of sorts to cover yourself. You recognize that some of the grass has been badly damaged. You can see giant footprints, as well as a U-sized line that was dragged, almost like your body was dragged here. Or maybe something dragged something away from your body.
Oh. This isn't good. This isn't good at all. I am going to start walking in the direction of the forest.
Okay.
Yes. Because the least I can do is fuck around in there and climb in a tree and hope for the best.
The forest is miles away. It will take you hours upon hours to get there. But as you're walking in that direction, you are walking in the same direction as the drag lines.
Okay.
They teeter off to the left, heading west from where you currently are standing amongst these hills.
I'm gonna go the opposite direction. Wait a second. Can I roll for Arcana to see if I feel any magical mumbo jumbo in any specific direction? Because I'm remembering that he said to find the Nexus, and something about the Nexus just seems a little magical to me. So I want to check that before I check my intentions on getting murdered for a second time.
That's fair.
That is a 9.
Damn, man. Yeah, you gotta roll these dice.
I know. Look, that's why I said, look, it's just for one more time.
You're right.
One more again. So I sense nothing, I'm assuming.
Almost. In the same direction that the drag lines are coming from, you can sense stuff that belong to you. Almost like it's got your imprint on it.
My instincts are telling me no, but I also know that if I at least get hold of some of my stuff, I'll be better prepared for whatever's going on, and then I can get the hell out of Dodge a lot quicker. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go towards the tracks.
Alright. Is that all?
Along the way, can I check and see if I can find some sticks and stones?
Yes.
So I can break some bones. You feel me?
You roll an investigation for that.
Investigation. Ooh. That is a 23.
You definitely find some sticks and stones. You did find some nice jagged edge stones, and with the vines that you still have wrapped around your body, you're able to cut off a piece and fashion a little rudimentary hatchet.
Yes.
It'll do
Awesome.
1d4 damage, and it'll break after you use it 3 times.
That might be all I need. Gotcha. Okay. So I got my little hatchet in hand, and I'm gonna take some other stones just to hold with me.
Okay.
Put them inside my little tunic just to hold on to, and then I'm going to continue going towards the essence of my stuff.
As you're walking, you're actually finding some of your stuff, like it had spilled out of your bag. You find a rucksack, a set of traveler's clothes, pots and pans, a couple of candles.
So I'm going to take the rucksack, the clothes, and the candles. I'll take one pan. I don't need the pots. They're not going to do anything for me. I'm going to put that stuff in there. I'm going to put my clothes on, and I'm going to feel a little more equipped. Can I do a perception to see, if there's anything following me?
Yes, you may.
Cool. That is a... Come on, Folio. That is a 20. Mod 20.
There's something following you. There's definitely something watching you in front of you. You can't make out what it is. Amongst this vast clearing, there are a few trees. The trail or the track. Okay, you first.
No, I was going to say I'm going to climb up the tree to see if I can get a better vantage point of what's ahead of me before I just continue walking aimlessly.
Let me see what I'm going to say first. I think that might be useful.
Yes.
The tracks lead to one of the trees. Underneath it, you find the rest of your stuff, your backpack. It does look a little worse for wear, like a creature had torn through it. And all of your rations are gone.
I'm going to peer up into the tree because I do have dark vision, so I'm wondering if I can see anything rustling up there by any chance.
Amongst the leaves, you see two really big, beady eyes with black slits staring at you.
I'm going to slowly start to back away. Well, actually, no, that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to poke the fucking bear. I'm going to take one of the rocks that I had. I'm going to chuck that bitch straight up into the tree.
I'm going to need you to roll a strength. I mean, I know you can just carry the rock. I'm thinking more in the vein of accuracy, so let's go ahead and roll a dexterity.
Gotcha.
So, D20, add your dexterity modifier.
10. At 10.
Nice. You take this rock, you chuck it with some really decent force to try to get that thing's attention and bother it. And definitely would hit it, but a paw just reaches out and kind of smacks it away.
And I feel like a cold chill just go down my entire spine.
It its fangs at you.
I'm going to slowly start to back away, but pull my hatchet out, have it in the ready without it seeing me. Just because I want to make sure that I don't gather too much, like, hey, I'm going to hit you when you come down here. And then slowly keep, back away, but keeping my eyes on it the entire time.
It stands on its hind legs, and it stretches its back against the trunk of the tree. And as it does it, from the center of its back, another cat head comes out and splits off of its body and lands onto a branch.
What the fuck?
This repeats itself 4 times until there are 5 cats in this tree, still shrouded by the leaves and whatnot. All of them in unison go, "Where are you going?"
I was just getting some fresh air, and I realized that I thought I saw a bug up there. My apologies for throwing the rock. I am going home. What are you guys doing up there?
We're so hungry.
Oh.
Do you have anything to eat?
I have a nice, and I reach into my pocket, rock candy. They're very edible and they're sweet. They've been soaked in honey for a while, and they're really enjoyable to put into your mouth and just lick the essence of the honey off of it. Plus the minerals, it really has a nice sweet and salty thing going on for it.
One of the ones on the other branches goes, "He's lying."
That's not true. You can't prove that. Here, look. And I'm gonna stick a rock in my mouth and so good.
Another one
you
goes,
really
"Well, if you like it so much, why don't you just bite it and chew it and show us? And then we'll have the second one."
Okay. Yeah, totally. And I'm gonna pretend to pseudo chew it. But in that process of me doing that, I'm going to take some of the gravel from the rocks rubbing against each other and and I'm going to throw it in my mouth and totally, so I can swallow it but keep the rock on the side of my cheek. Oh my god, wow. Fantastic.
I'm going to need you
Would
to
you
roll
like
for deception.
You're right. We can do that. We can do that. That is come on, deception, I'm good at it. Boop, 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 boop. 21. Can you do something for me? Totally good. I have a few more if you guys want them.
The main one looks and goes, Candy would be horrific for our teeth. And all 5 of them kind of bare their fangs. We'd like something a bit fleshier.
Well, what is tree bark than just tree flesh with a little crunch to it, you know? I think that'd be great. You need more fiber in your diet.
Go for persuasion, because if you don't, they're going to kill you.
Jesus Christ.
Looks like you know.
Oh, thank God. 19. Oh! I got so scared. I was like, no.
The one in the middle is not persuaded, and that is the main one. But it looks at you and goes, you're clever. You'll do. And all 5 of them sink into the tree.
I'm gonna have my hatchet ready just in case. I'm gonna slowly back away still, because I'm not trying to get got again. And lesson learned. Fuck material items. They mean nothing anymore. Get to the Nexus. Live your life. And then just slowly back away while still watching the tree, because I don't want them thinking they can sneak up on me.
One of them has snuck up on you.
Oh my God!
I'm so sorry. It's just it's already happening. As you're walking backwards, go ahead and roll a dexterity reflex saving throw.
It's 12.
You definitely trip over a rock. And as you look at this rock, it's actually the head of the 3rd one that's kind of melted in the ground. Remember, who's that character from My Hero?
Mirio? Lemillion?
You know what I'm talking about? Lemillion, yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Come on.
Exactly. So that's what the cat's head is doing in the ground.
I'm like, oh my God.
Mr. Genius, you're not going to get your stuff?
You know,
for where you're going.
Where am I going? Since you know so much. I'm sorry. I know the whole premise is either kill or be killed out here, but your eyes are so pretty.
Oh, thank you.
I'm not even trying to flatter you. Like, I'm really looking at them, and I'm like, wow. Had I seen that before I died before, I would have been a little more mesmerized.
That's very true. It might have stopped us if you complimented beforehand.
I'm sorry. Especially with how pretty I'm sorry, and I kind of like sit up. I know, definitely not what we're trying to talk about, but like you guys have really beautiful eyes. Like, oh my gosh, and I'm kind of like.
Well, you taste delicious, for the record. If we're paying compliments.
Thank you.
You will.
Now, if you don't mind telling me, where exactly am I supposed to be going? I know I was told by some creature that I'm supposed to be going to the Nexus or something, but so I am supposed to be going.
Since I ate you.
Oh.
Nowadays, things are vastly different, but some things are hidden in plain sight. If you can see me, you can find the Nexus.
Okay. I am going to roll for investigation. No. Yes. No. Arcana. No.
What are you trying to figure out? I'll tell you the roll.
I'm trying to see if within that tree that they went into, I can kind of see any type of like doorway or something. Because for them to just melt into the tree like that, and also be 5 cats coming from the one, I'm assuming there's something freaky about this tree.
If you want to check the energy of it, then that would probably be Arcana.
Okay. Let me roll Arcana to check the energy of the tree.
Or the magic's involved.
God damn it. Where did it... Oh, there we go. It's like I watched it bounce and I was like, okay, I guess I'm just gonna let it sit there. Fucking A. There we go. Ooh. That is a 21.
You're not noticing anything at all from the tree, from like within the tree, but you're noticing that it does have 9 branches, and all 9 of them, as well as the trunk and its base, seem to be almost glowing with this celestial-like energy. It's not an energy you're familiar with ever seeing before.
Hey, Mr. Pretty-Eyed Cat Beast, do all the trees do that now?
No.
And if I go over there and try to touch it, you're not going to try to kill me, are you?
Maybe.
Are we talking like a 50-50, a 60-40?
Yes.
Touche. That was fair. Okay. It goes against everything that I ever believed in, especially since I know you're my murderer at this point, but I'm going to trust that you're not going to eat me while I go and touch the tree. And I'm going to take one step forward and then look back.
The head is still there.
Look around. I'm going to look around for the other heads because I don't see anything else. And then take another step forward and then look back.
The head's gone.
I'm going to look for it really quick.
The head's not there.
Damn. To my sides.
Nope.
Back in the tree.
Nope.
I'm going to take 2 steps and stop and then ready my hatchet.
The ground kind of moves out of the way of a head that slowly pops up. And the head looks at you and goes,
Hey.
We weren't going to eat you, for the record. You're not ready to be eaten yet. Our taste has evolved. God, give us a break.
Well, if anything, I applaud you for your refined palate.
Yes, it's okay. I know how to add the seasoning. Want to see? And right after she says that, all of this cat's skin peels off. And then it just zaps right back on it. And she goes, and then sinks back into the ground.
Aww, I want to barf now. And I'm going to walk towards the tree now, a little more confidently, but still hatchet in hand, ready just in case I need to swing on a bitch. And I'm going to position myself firmly in front of the tree.
Okay. Nothing's happening.
And I am going to take my left hand, which was recently reformed after the hand that they left when they found my body, and I'm going to place said hand on the tree.
Is there anything in particular you're sensing for, or you just want to feel it?
No, I just want to feel it.
Feels like a tail.
I'm going to keep the hand on the tree and kind of look on the ground to see, how big are you?
If I showed you, I'd probably scare your Nexus friends.
That wouldn't be good for any of us. Got it. Am I supposed to, like, rub your tail 3 times and then you give me entrance into the Nexus?
I don't guard the Nexus. Is that what you've been doing?
Well,
We're
no.
Sitting here wondering why you haven't just grabbed your shit and left. We said we weren't going to eat you. Do you want us to change our minds?
No, not really. I'm going to grab my stuff. Thank you very much. I appreciate all your help.
We'll be seeing each other soon.
Okay, well, You take care. And I'm going to start walking off. And I'm like, and I really mean it. Your eyes are beautiful.
Yeah, you could at least ask for my name first.
You know what? Actually, no. Before you do that. No. Wait. Stop. And I like run back. I'm like, wait. I'm so sorry. What is your name?
Ava. The 9 Nightmares.
Ava the 9 Nightmares. Well, I'm Wrenn Folkor.
I remember.
I feel special. Had I known your name back then, it would have been a different story. Oh well. Okay, well, I'm off. I'd say call me if you need me, but I really hope you don't need me, because I think you'd need me to be on a plate the next time we see each other, and I'd rather not do that.
I'll find you if I'm hungry for something.
Hungry for attention and compliments? Because I'm your guy. I'm going to slowly start to and then turn around and just walk away.
As you leave, the tree gets thinner, and 9 cats jump out of it, land on the ground, and dash into the forest.
You know, something about that.
Like 6 feet in size. I don't know if I mentioned that before. They're not small. They're like panthers.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that makes sense.
Panthers, they're huge.
Jesus. Well, I mean, I guess if I were going to get killed by anything, it should have been that.
I realize you have the mental image, but I know the rest of the audience might not. This was not a small cat.
Yeah, these motherfuckers are huge. Okay, so I'm going to head in the opposite direction of where I found my stuff, and literally just go back.
You do roll a perception check.
Perception. 16 plus 16 plus 17. 17 is my number.
Okay, because you said 16 plus 17, and I was like, what?
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
On a hill beyond where they were, you can see what looks like a carved rune into the grass itself, almost like the grass was scorched into a runic shape.
Can I roll for wisdom to see if I recognize this at all?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. That is a... What is my wisdom? I'm a liar. 15? Wait. Yeah, 15.
Let me double check something. Yes, you recognize this mark because it's glowing, just like the mark on the back of your hand. This is a brand new mark, nothing something you've been familiar with before.
Where the hell did this come from? And why does it matter? You know, something against my better judgment tells me not to do this, and yet I just talked to Avo, so you know what I mean. I'm just gonna, oh fuck it, I guess, and then put my hand with the symbol on top of said symbol.
The ground kind of shudders, and then the symbol splits in two, and it opens a secret tunnel that will lead you directly into the Nexus at the start of Game 1.
I'm a smart boy. And I'm going to jump in! Yay, I didn't die!
You didn't die. You got close. That's what I'm about.
Shit, listen. One thing about me, I'm gonna talk no jutsu my way out of every situation.
Yeah, we'll see. Not everything's so intelligent and wants to talk.
Touche. That is very, very, very true.
Well, but job well done. This definitely seems like a more aggressive character when that moment in need is required, and that's good. It'll differentiate from previous characters you've played before.
I know. It's crazy. What am I, like a new person? Am I like a brand new bitch or something? Oh my god. Angry Yoda, Jesus Christ.
Well, thank you so much.
Yay!
Yeah, we'll see you at Game 1. Hi, I'm Eddie Rose, one of the leads here at Roll for Trauma. We've been striving to bring you entertainment through your favorite tabletop games, streaming every week on Twitch and YouTube. But did you know We've been making content and merch especially for you. Check it out. We post daily content to social media like TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Your favorite moments from the stream are captured into clips and uploaded for all the laughs. We want to connect with you even further than the stream chat. On our Instagram and Twitter, we're updating you with ongoing projects and teasers into the future of Roll for Trauma. So be sure to follow us on all of our social medias so you don't miss out. This year, we're aiming to increase our entertainment quality. So instead of selling out, we decided to make something of value and give back to you. So, introducing our Etsy. When you visit our Etsy, you can check out our handmade projects for all your tabletop needs, like our Project Comet dice jars. We also take commissions, so we can make the best product that fits you. But hurry, these items are for a limited time only. If you want to continue supporting us beyond the stream, join our Patreon. Our affordable memberships help pay for upkeep costs to deliver you the finest content. Join the higher tiers and get access to the Discord, exclusive perks, and discounts. Watching our content is a huge help, so if you can't do more, share with your friends and drop a follow on all of our socials. A very special thank you to all of our donators and subscribers, and for all of you, thanks for being a part of our journey. See you soon.